welcome to Barre with Mary. It is day 3 of our 7-day Feel Good Challenge. I hope that you're feeling amazing. We have a visitor. Hi, Haley. How are you? This is my puppy. For today's class, you need 2 resistance loops. Well, that's not true. You need 1 resistance loop. I'm going to choose to use 2. Hi, thanks for visiting. So I have my extra light loop and a heavy loop. So I like to go pretty light on arms and pretty heavy on lower body, hence why I have 2. But if you want to just go medium and meet me in the middle with 1, that's totally fine as well. Whether you have 1 or 2 loops, go ahead and toss them off to the side, so out of your way. And then take your feet really wide and externally rotate, so turn them out and sink your hips really low. If you don't feel ready to sink that low, you can absolutely hinge forward here if that feels better for you. Take a big inhale, sweep your left arm overhead, and take a side bend up and over towards the right. As you exhale, I want you to rotate your torso so your chest faces down towards the floor. And then inhale, open back up. As you exhale, rise all the way to stand, switch other side. Inhale, big side stretch, right arm reaches. Exhale, you twist. Inhale, you open. And exhale, you come back to center. One more time, either side, left arm up, big breath in. As you rotate the chest, press the left thigh bone open. Inhale, open up. And come back to center. Last time, inhale, right arm. Exhale, you rotate. Inhale, you open. And as you exhale, come to center. Hands can be at the hips, or if you prefer to bring them at the heart, that's a great choice too. Lift your left heel and rotate towards the right, coming into a lunge position, squaring up your pelvis. Inhale, come back to center, rotating the thigh bones open. Right heel lifts, you rotate to the left, coming into that lunge position, squaring the hips. And then you inhale, come back to center, let's go. It's lunge and center, go, lunge and center, take it, twist and twist. If you want to slow down or speed up, you're welcome to do that. What I want you to find here is the rotation of the femur bone in the socket. So the thigh bones are rotating in and open, go, in and open. Core is strong. And you're rotating the chest with the alignment of the hips. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold this one to the right, drop the back knee down, sweep the fingertips high, inhale. As you exhale, hands frame that front right foot, tuck the back toes, and lift the left knee high. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Maybe you circle the right wrist around. If you took that option, go ahead and reverse circle. Inhale. Exhale, circle the right arm around and down, framing that front right foot. Step back, high plank. And then walk the legs in halfway, finding a hover in your all-fours position, a nice tabletop plank or a bear plank. Press down through all 10 fingers. Take a big inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, I want you to tap your knees down to the mat. And as you inhale, I want you to lift them back up to a hover. So it's exhale, you tap. Inhale, you lift. 2 more, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. The last one. Hold that lift. Squeeze the thumbs in towards center. Take a big inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lift the low belly. Hold here, 4, 3, 2. Lift the hips high, downward dog. You can take any variation you need here. Swaying the hips side to side or pedaling the feet. Big inhale. As you exhale, step your right foot forward. Quarter turn to face me. Find that wide leg forward fold. Take a moment to just sway the hips side to side. Let the head be heavy. And then come back to center. Soften the knees, drop the tail, and slowly roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulder blades roll away from the ears. Externally rotate. And again, sink low. Maybe you're a little warmer in the hips. You can lift the heart up a little more. Right heel lift. Left heel lift. Yes, right heel lift. Now you can stay here, or you can squeeze the elbows into the ribs and add a little press overhead. Press, press. So you're getting that range of motion for the shoulder blades. Letting them slide out and slide back in, while you're also really getting some articulation and warmth through the lower body. As the heels lift, you press the ankle bone forward and press the thigh bone back. Yes, go. 3, 2, 1. Lift your right heel. Hands come to the heart. Quarter turn to the left. Drop that back knee down. Inhale, sweep the fingertips side. Exhale, frame that front left foot. Lift the back right knee, and then inhale, lift the left arm high to the sky. Maybe circle the left wrist. Reverse your circle. Take an inhale, open the heart more. Exhale, left arm sweeps back and around to come frame that front left foot. Step back, high plank. Now from here, find that same alignment you had, pressing all 10 fingers, pads down into the mat. Squeezing your thumbs in, big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to press into the mat and really spread your shoulder blades wide. As you inhale, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together, allowing your heart to come down just an inch. So it's exhale, press. And inhale, squeeze. Exhale, press. Inhale, squeeze. Yes, so you protract the shoulder blades and retract the shoulder blades. 2 more. Press and squeeze. Last one goes. Press and squeeze. Now find that neutral position right in the center. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, reach the right fingertips up to the sky. Find a side plank just for a moment. Inhale, back to your high plank. Switch. Exhale, left arm high, side plank. Inhale, you come back to center just like that, side to side. It's right arm up. And back to center. It's the left arm up. And back to center. You can slow it down or you can speed it up. What I want you to find is that you're finding as little rocking in the pelvis as possible. So obviously your pelvis is rotating, but as you come through center, really lift the low belly and feel the hips find that moment of alignment. 3 more times, let's reach it up. Come back to center, yes. Last 2. And back to center. Last time. Hold that high plank and breathe here. 4. It's 3. It's 2. Child's pose, big toes together. Knees open wide and hips reach back towards your heels. Take a big inhale. And take a big exhale. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. Roll yourself up to seated and grab your lighter band if you have 2 bands. Swing your legs around in front of you. You're gonna flex the feet and bend the knees out in front of you. And then go ahead and take the resistance loop a few inches above your wrist joints. Send the arms out long and really actively draw the shoulder blades down the back. So remember that alignment we just found where we're not protracting or retracting the shoulder blades. We're right in neutral. Beautiful. From here, inhale, sit tall. And if you don't have the hip mobility for this position, pause me, go grab yourself a block or a pillow to sit on. As you exhale, squeeze your sits bones together. Lift your low belly again. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna hinge back. Inhale, you lift up. It's exhale, hinge. And inhale up, 2 more. Exhale, you hinge. Inhale, you lift. Now I want you to hinge it back. Now from here, I want you to scoop the pubic bone up towards the belly button, rounding the low spine. Yes, pressing your sacrum down towards the mat. Now start to press out on the band. Little press, little out. It's out. Now as you press out on the band, you want to be sure it's not on your wrist joints. Bring it just a few inches above the wrist here. So you're really starting to work into the shoulders, into the biceps. And then you have a nice strong isometric hold for your abdominals. If this is all hip flexors, go ahead and grab a little something to put under your low back like a pillow. And that'll give you a little more space and opening to the front of the hips. 8 more, go 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, hold that press out, inhale. Exhale, twist, arms reach towards the right. Inhale, back to center, switch, exhale, twist left. Come back to center, yes, side to side, twist to the right. Come back to center and twist to the left. Now as you twist, the right arm reaches toward the floor. Come back to center, yes, and then the left arm reaches to the floor. So you're continuing to press out on the resistance loop. And you're finding this twist is coming not because you're lifting one glute off the mat, not because you're rocking through the hips, but because you're twisting from the waist. And back to center, 4 more, it's exhale, twist. And inhale, center, yes, 3 more, it's exhale, twist. You have 2 more like that, it's exhale. And inhale, last time, twist to the left. Come back to center, arms stay long, you inhale, reach them up. Exhale, press them down, yes. Inhale, reach. And exhale, press. 2 more, go, it's reach. And press, now you're gonna hold that reach, soften through your shoulders, take a big inhale. And as you exhale, scoop the pubic bone up and come just a little bit lower. Yes, little marches, right leg lift and left leg lift. Yes, right leg lift and left leg lift. Pressing on the band. Feeling the pubic bones scooping up towards the belly button. Feeling the ribs hugging in and back. Feeling the shoulder blades softening down the back and spreading wide along the back body. It's 4, 3, 2. Both heels stay down. You press down on the band. Go a little press, little press, little press. Yes, you're back on your back. I'm going to continue an abdominal series. You're there in 8. Maybe get a little lower. 6. On your back in 4, 3, 2. Band stays where it is. Roll back on your back. Float your legs up to a tabletop position. Flip your palms to face your thighs. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, wide arm row, elbows pull down towards the mat. And then inhale, send your arms long up to the ceiling. Yes, it's exhale, row. And inhale, reach. Exhale, row. Now option, add the legs, they drop out. And in. Legs lower towards the mat. Everything pulls back to center. Now as you reach the limbs out, use your exhale to hug your front low ribs in and down towards the mat. And to continue to feel your pubic bone drawing up towards your belly button. 2 more. Go. Exhale, you reach. Inhale, you lengthen. Last time goes. Exhale, you reach. Now I want you to take everything out and hold it there. Soften your shoulder blades. Take a little drop with your elbows. Little pull, little pull. Do the same with your legs. Little press, little out, little out. Yes, so arms and legs are pressing 1 inch farther in whatever direction they're going. That was not super clear, but I feel like the elbows are pulling down and out, and the thighs are pressing out and down. If that wasn't confusing, then you're amazing. You have 8 more. Go. 8. Go. 6. Go. 4. 3. 2. Inhale, everything backs to center. Squeeze the inner thighs together and flip the palms to face each other. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to butterfly your thigh bones open so you have this little diamond shape in your legs. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, reaching the band through the legs. On your inhale, you're going to lay the head back down and reach the arms up overhead. Yes, so it's exhale, curl it up. Inhale, you lower. It's exhale, curl. Inhale, you lower. 2 more. Exhale, we curl. Inhale, we lower. Now you're going to hold that curl up. For me, I'm going to take my hands to the outside of my thighs. Yes, so I'm pressing out on the band. I'm going to allow my heart to curl towards my pubic bone just a little bit more. From here, it's a little curl up, little reach, little reach. So grabbing a hold behind my thighs is a little bit of a support system. If you don't want that or need that, you can just continue to reach your hands between your thigh bones. Or if you need neck support, take your hands back behind your head, and the resistance loop can get caught in your hair just like mine did. You're here for 16. Just here for 12. See if you can get a little bit longer here for 8. For 6. Your hold is in 4, 3, 2. Hold that up. Take a big inhale. Press the feet together. As you exhale, squeeze the sits bones. Hug the low belly down and then curl the heart even higher. Maybe you release your hands and reach them between your thighs. Hold here for 4. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. Hug everything in. Take the resistance loop off of your hands and just let yourself rock from side to side, letting your head and neck release down into the mat. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, rock yourself up and over, finding all fours, bringing your lighter resistance loop with you. You're going to take that loop and you're going to wrap it around your right leg. I want you to slide it up to your right thigh, but then come to all fours and bring the loop so it's anchored underneath your right knee, just so it doesn't go sliding away on you. Left hand's going to come to the mat, and right hand is going to grab the loop. I'm hooking it around my thumb here so I can keep my arm nice and long. Take an inhale. As you exhale, extend the right arm up, lifting it long behind you in a tricep extension. Now, this might be plenty for you, or you can add in an extension of the left leg. This might be enough, or you can lift the left leg up, hovering it in line with your left hip. Inhale, lengthen both limbs longer. Exhale, squeeze everything into midline. Now inhale, lower to top. Exhale, lift and reach. It's inhale, lower. And exhale, reach, yes. So if at any point this gets to be too much on your left wrist, you're more than welcome to come to your left forearm. I will warn you, we do have a pretty long series on our forearms a little bit later today. 2 more, inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Last one goes, inhale, lower. Now hold that lift and everything goes a little up, little lift. See if you can get your right arm even straighter here. And see if you can really stretch energy through the right fingertips. Now lift your left hip just 1/4 of an inch more to maintain alignment through your pelvis. Yes, go 8. Go 6. You're here for 4, 3. Hold the lift, take a little bend of the knee, a little bend of the elbow, and then squeeze the glute, squeeze the tricep, extend everything longer, faster. Go bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Little bend, little stretches, out and out. Really lifting up on that resistance loop. Yes, you have a hold in 4, 3, 2, everything stays long, inhale. As you exhale, lift them higher and squeeze the arm and leg in towards center as you press down through the left palm. Hold here, 4, 3, 2, step the left foot forward, tuck those back right toes, come up and then rotate to face me, letting the band slide up to be hooked onto your right thigh. Take the right hand underneath the resistance loop, sink the hips low. Yes, bicep curl, you rise, and you lower. Yes, bicep curl up and down, pick it up, let's go. It's curl and reach, it's up and down, go, lift. 4 more, just like that, we go. 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold this one low, take a little pulse, little pulse. As you pulse the arm, you drop the hips, go little drop, little drop. Yeah, so I'm in this slight diagonal position with my right arm, but I'm still having the right palm facing up to the ceiling. So it's a bicep curl. We just have a slightly different orientation of the arm, which is great. You're gonna work a slightly different part of the bicep, right? You're here for 8, for 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hold it low, flip your palm to face me. Extend the right arm along to the right side of the room. And then as you inhale, you squeeze the elbow back in. Let's go, it's reach and pull, go, reach and pull. Now in this position, I want you to really drive down through your heels and actively squeeze them in towards each other. As you do that, feel your inner thighs pressing out and rotating up towards the ceiling. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2, hold this one out, little presses back, go little press, little press. Now add the thigh bones, press them back, go little press, yes. Now if you don't have a lot of hip flexibility, you might be hinging forward here, that's okay, but really work to lift the chest up as much as you can while maintaining the ribs hugging in. You're here for 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it low, inhale. As you exhale, lift your left heel, 1/4 turn to the right. Step that left foot in and come low into your squat. Now my right thumb is pointing up towards my right shoulder and right elbow is hugging in towards the right side rib cage. Take the hips down for 2, lift up for 2, yes. So it's really small here. My hips are reaching back and down. I'm driving through my heels, squeezing my shin bones in, and pressing my thigh bones out. 2 more, go, it's down, and up. Last one goes down. Now hold this one up. I don't know how I fell over there, but I managed to. Stay low in the hips. Take that left foot, step it out about 6 inches. Then step it right back onto the hip. Step it out, then step it and pick it up. Let's go, it's out, and in, go, out. Now option, add the pulse with the right arm, pulse. Pull the thumb in towards the shoulders, yes. In and in, go. If that's too much coordination, don't worry about it. You have 4 more with this left foot. You're here for 3, you're here for 2. Now I want you to hold the left foot in, lift the left heel, start to drop the hips down. Let's go, little drop, little drop, little drop. If you're not already pulsing with the right arm, add that in now, yes. So right thumb pulls toward right shoulder. Go, little drop, little drop. Pull your right hip bone back, making sure you can see all 5 toes on the right foot. Go, 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze the outer right glute, drive through the right heel, and come up to stand, pulling the left knee in towards the chest. As you inhale, left ball of the foot comes back to the mat, hips reach back, and you sink low in your squat. Yes. Exhale. Inhale, lower it down. 2 more. Exhale, drive through the right heel, stand. Inhale, come back to center. Last time, you're gonna hold that lift. Beautiful. Now your band might roll up. That's okay. Extend long through your left leg. Yes, full range. Tap it down and lift it up. Yes. Go tap it down and lift it up. So it's an isometric hold of the right arm. And we're gonna get a little bit of love for the left quadricep. I want you to squeeze the left thigh and get your left leg as straight as you can get it. 2 more, it's lower. And lift. Last one goes lower. Then you're gonna hold this lift. Little lifts up, go a little up, little up. Drive down to the standing right heel. Squeeze through your outer right glute. And then really feel the left thigh bone drawing back into the socket here. 8 more lifts, go 8. 6, go 4, 3. Hold that lift, externally rotate the left leg, letting the end of the thigh rotate up to the ceiling. Maybe you flex through the left foot, take a little bend in the left knee, and then extend the left leg long, pick it up, go, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Now as an option, you could add a little press out with the right hand. Yes, go, little press, little press, little reach, little reach. Left inner thigh is fired up here. Wiggle through your right toes, make sure you're not gripping deeply there. Yes, go 16, 15. Finding the shoulders stacked over the hips and the hips are over the heels. You're here for 8. You do have a hold. You're there in 4, 3, 2. Hold everything long, inhale. As you exhale, maybe your left leg lifts just 1/4 inch more as you squeeze that left quadricep. Hold it here. You're here for 4, here for 3, here for 2. Step the left foot back, drop down onto the left knee. Take the band off of the right leg, and we'll switch it, putting it on the right leg. Sliding it up so it's underneath your knee, coming to all fours, and hooking your thumb into the back side of the resistance loop. Right hand comes into the mat. Left hand grabs that band. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lift the left arm high. Now you can stay right here, or you can add the extension of the right leg. You can stay right here, or you can float your right leg up. Yes. From there, inhale everything longer. Exhale, squeeze it in towards center. Next inhale, everything lowers and taps the mat. Exhale, everything lift. Yes, it's inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Now soften through the right elbow here. And find that you're pressing down through all 5 finger pads on the right hand. The back of the neck is long. And you're continuing to work the core, even though this feels a lot more like arms and thigh work, yes. We're absolutely using the core to stabilize ourselves here. You have 2 more. It's inhale down. And exhale, lift. Last one goes down. Hold the up, little presses up, go little up, little up. Now lift your right hip up and pull your left hip bone back. So you're nice and square through your pelvis. Shoulders are soft, and you're getting the left arm as straight as you can be. Yes, 8 more lifts, go 8. 6, you're here for 4, 3, hold that up. It's a little bend in the knee, a little bend in the elbow, and then a big extension, pick it up, go, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Palm is facing towards your left thigh. And then you're really feeling the squeeze to the back side of the left upper arm. 8. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold it, inhale. Exhale, squeeze everything in. Lift the limbs just a little bit higher and hold it here for 4. Hold it here for 3. Hold it here for 2. Step that right foot forward. Tuck the back left toes, rise up, and then quarter turn face me. Let the band come up onto your thigh. Slide your hand underneath the resistance loop and sink your hips low. Bicep curl, you rise. Ooh, and lower. There. It's up and down. Option, pick it up. Go, lift, and lower. Go, lift. Keep going. I'm just going to fix my loop. So if your resistance loop starts to roll, a lot of times I find it's the pants I'm wearing. Or It's that it got all rolled up on itself and doesn't have as much of a grip. Yes, so you can always pause to unwind your loop a little bit. You're here for 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold this one low. Little pulses, go, little pulse, little pulse, little squeeze, little squeeze. Palm on the left hand is facing up to the sky. Soft through the shoulders. And because you've been in this position quite a bit, I bet you could lift your chest just a little bit more and more easily stack your shoulders over your hips here. Yes, you're here for 12. Heels are squeezing in, go 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, hold it low, flip the palm to face me. Extend the left arm out to the left side of the room, softening to the left shoulder. Inhale, squeeze that left elbow in, drawing it into the left side rib cage. Let's go, it's reach and pull, go, reach and pull. Driving down through your heels, making sure you can wiggle all 10 toes here. Breathe. This is challenging, go, 4, 3, at least I think it's challenging, 2, hold this one out, little presses back with the arm, go, little press, no option, press the thigh bones back, go, press, and press. This is the last time, that's not true. I was gonna say this is the last time you'll see this position, but that's inaccurate, I'm sorry. But you're almost gonna get a little break from it. You're there in 4, 3, 2, hold it, inhale. Exhale, right heel lift, quarter turn to the left. Find your squat position, sink low. Now left elbow pulls into left ribs and left thumb draws up towards your left shoulder. Take your hips back and down for 2. Come up just to knee height. Yes, it's inhale down and exhale up. Inhale, drop and exhale, lift you. 2 more, go. Inhale down and exhale up. Last time. Hold this one on the up. Take your right foot, step it 6 inches out to the right. Yes, take your right foot, step it back in. Underneath your right hip, let's go. Take it out and in, go out and in. Left thumb is pulling toward left shoulder, so you're still fired up to the left side biceps. Yes, but really, the majority of work here, at least for me, is into my left quadricep. 4 more, go. 4, 3, 2, hold this one back at center, lift the right heel, take the hips back, drop the hips, go, little drop, add the pulse with your left arm, go, little up, little pulse. I forgot to tell you to pulse on those step outs. I hope you did it. If you didn't, that's okay, go, little pulse. That was totally my bad, I'm so sorry. Little down, You have 16, go, 16, 12. We come to that full range of motion in 8, in 6, go 4, 3, hold it low, take a big inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the left outer glute, drive through the left heel, stand all the way up, pulling the right knee to the chest. Inhale, right ball, the foot comes down, hips reach back, you sink low in your squat. Exhale up, and inhale, squat. So we slow it down a little bit here, exhale, lift. Inhale, squat. 2 more, exhale, lift. Inhale, squat. Hold that lift. Extend the right leg long. Full range, tap the right toes. Then squeeze the lift, yes. It's lower it down. And squeeze the lift. So it's really elongate through the right leg here. Squeezing through the quadriceps and getting the right leg as straight as you can get it. Now make sure you're not gripping through your left toes. Really elongate the toes and lift up through the arch of the left foot. 2 more, down and lift. Last one. Hold that lift up. Hit small range, go little up, little up, little up. Now notice here as you tire, did you take all of your weight into the left heel? Shift a little more weight forward into the left ball of the foot and really find that alignment of shoulders over hips and hips over the center of the foot. Yes, you're here for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Maybe flex to the right foot. Externally rotate the right leg, so turn the right leg out, so inner thigh rotates up to the ceiling. Take a little bend in the right knee. Take a big extension, let's go. Bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Nice isometric hold with the left arm. Firing up the left side biceps, yes. Every time you extend your right leg, Really push through your right heel, and then option, add a little press out with that left arm. Go. Little reach, little reach, little reach. Yes, you're here for 16. You have a hold that's coming in 12. We finish our thighs in center work. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold that extension, inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the outer left glute, and then maybe lift the right leg a little higher. Hold here, 4, hold here, 3, hold here, 2, step the right foot back, ditch the resistance loop. One more time, quarter turn, face me. Find this wide turn out position. I know, last time I promise, hands can be your hips, or they could be your heart. Drop, a little down, a little drop, a little drop, a little drop. Yes, you've been here a lot today, I know. But let that, instead of being something that makes you frustrated or tired, be something that lets you get deeper here. So really think about this position. Drive down through the heels, and then actively squeeze them in toward midline. When you do that, you're gonna feel your seat and your outer glutes really fire up. Inner thighs are pressing open here, and you're finding that external rotation, lifting the inner thighs up to the sky. Yes. Sits bones are pointing straight down towards the floor, and heart is lifted. You're here for 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Maybe you reach the fingertips high. Soften the shoulders. Now right here is a great place to be. Or if you want a little more, I want you to lift the heels up, press the ankle bones forward, press the inner thighs open, and then sink the hips lower. This is it. This is your hold for your thigh series. You're here for 4, yes. For 3, get lower. For 2, heels down, forward, fold. Nice job. Rotate the legs to parallel, and just take a nice wide forward fold. Letting your head and neck be heavy. Swaying the hips and the shoulders and the upper body, just letting everything kind of swing and release. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna quarter turn to your left. You're gonna come down, taking that light loop, tossing it off to the side. Grab your heavy loop. You're gonna bring it around your thighs. So just a few inches higher than your knees. We don't need it quite yet. We're gonna get it in place so that it's ready for us. Then from there, come down onto your belly. No, a little breather, right? For the lower body, kind of. You can either stack palm on palm and let your forehead rest, or if you want a little bit more back extension, I want you to take your arms out to a goalpost position. I want you to soften the shoulders, press down through all 10 fingernails, toenails I should say, all 10 toenails, and squeeze your quadriceps. Now lengthen the tips of the ears forward as you inhale. And as you exhale, press your pubic bone down into the mat. Beautiful. Now from here, take a big breath in. As you exhale, stay lifted in the chest. Just sweep your arms back behind you, flipping your palms to face your thighs. Yes, arms are gonna reach out 6 inches and squeeze in towards center. It's inhale, open, and exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open, exhale, squeeze. So the back of the neck is really long here. We're working into the triceps. We're working into the back. And just getting a little bit more heat for the back line of the body. 2 more. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. Last time. Now I want you to hold that squeeze in. Lift the heart up, holds. Go, a little lift, holds. So let this lift come, not because you're pushing your belly down into the mat, but because the crown of the head is lengthening forward, and you're lifting up from there. 4 more, 4, hold. Go 3, hold. Go 2. Now I want you to hold the lift of the heart. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, float the toes off of the mat. Rotate the inner thighs up towards the sky. And then from here, inhale, lengthen everything a little bit longer. As you exhale, squeeze everything in. Go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Arms and legs pull in, and in, and in. Tips of the ears are being drawn forward. The back of the neck is as long as you can get it. Really trying to remove all of the wrinkles. The back side of the neck. You're here for 8, 6. You're here for 4, 3. Hold everything in. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, squeeze arms and legs just a little closer. And then maybe you lift just a little higher by getting a little longer. Hold it here for 4. Hold it here for 3. Hold it here for 2. Slide your forearms forward. Find a Sphinx pose as you release your legs down to the mat. Elbows are into the armpits. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the heart and draw it forward. Opening up through the chest, through the upper back, and through the abdominals. We have our glute series to finish today. So this glute series is also going to incorporate a lot of shoulder stability. So if at any point it's too much, you can always come up onto your hands, okay? Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, forearms, you're going to stay where they are. I want you to lift your hips up and then walk your knees in so they come underneath your hips. So you're in this forearm tabletop position. Now thinking back to the very intro of class where we did our little shoulder blade shrugs, I want you to really press your forearms into the mat and feel your shoulder blades spread wide along the back body. So you're really active there. Now pull the elbow tips back towards the hip bones. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lift the low belly and shift your weight into the left shin. Flex through the right heel and press the right leg up to a donkey kick. Inhale, lower it down. It's exhale, press. And inhale, lower, yes. So I like the heavier resistance loop for anything in my lower body. But if at any point the resistance loop is too much, feel free to ditch it. It's really just going to add a little bit more resistance, I know. Isn't that shocking? The resistance loop added resistance. But this is challenging with or without any equipment. 2 more. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, you lower. Last one, you're going to hold the lift. You're going to pull your right heel 1 inch into your seat. Go little pull, little pull. Now really actively draw your left hip bone back here. Press your forearms into the mat and feel your shoulder blades continue to spread wide. Go in and in. So right hamstring, the muscle that lines the backside of the upper leg, is really firing up here. It's 8, 6. You're here for 4, 3. You're going to hold that pull in. You're going to draw a little circle with your right heel. A little up and around. A little up and around. Beautiful. So the circle is not super big. I want you to continue to pull your right heel into your right seat and draw a circle about the size of a tangerine. You're here for 4, 3, 2, nothing fancy, just change directions. Other way, go, up and around. So it really doesn't matter which way you went first. Just make sure you're now going the other direction. Now as you tire, your right thigh bone is going to start to drop. Really push up into the band and continue to fight to keep the thigh lifted. Continue to engage the abdominals. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold the lift of the right thigh, take an inhale. As you exhale, extend the right leg long, maybe you point to the right toes. Right big toe comes to the outside edge of your mat. You squeeze and lift back to center. Right pinky toe comes to the opposite outside edge of your mat, and you squeeze back to center. So you're drawing a little rainbow up and over. And up and over. Up and over. And up and over. Beautiful. So you're getting a little bit of rotation in the socket here. The right femur bone is taking an internal rotation and an external rotation, yes. And you're really finding you're working both seats, yeah? I find a lot of work stabilizing in my left glute and a lot of work lifting my leg with my right. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold this one with the right big toe to the outside of the mat. Draw your left forearm halfway in, like 45 degrees. And then rotate yourself open here, trying to stack the hips. Now these right fingertips can come out like a little tent, or you can reach them up to the ceiling, totally your choice. From here, right leg lifts and lower, yes. Right leg lift and lower. So right pinky toe lifts and lowers. Now push down through your left forearm and through your left shin. A lot of work happening in your left outer glute as well here. You have 2 more of this full range. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. The last one goes, you lift and lower. Now lift that right leg up. Hold it there. Little circles with that right leg. Go, little circle, little circle, little circle. So my range of motion here is going to be really small. I really can't get my right leg that high with the loop around my thighs and in this alignment. Notice if all of your weight is falling backwards to the left. Really shift forward here. Getting equal weight into both sides of both hands, I should say. Reverse directions of your circle, go. Breathe. Soften the shoulders, soften the face, and know that this is your final variation. You just have a hold to finish the right side seat. You're there in 4, 3, 2. Now find the right leg straight and hold it. Inhale. Exhale, maybe lift it higher. Press down to the left forearm, to the left shin, and hold here 4. Maybe right fingertips up 3. Hold here 2. Ooh, 1. Child's pose. Now with the resistance around your thighs, you probably can't open them too wide. So just take them as wide as you can, and then rock the hips from side to side, releasing the shoulders, releasing the glutes. Maybe letting your forehead rest on the mat and shaking that from side to side. Take a big breath in here, and a big breath out. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, come up to your forearms. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Press down through the forearms, spread the shoulder blades really, really wide here. Take an inhale, draw the elbow tips back. And as you exhale, feel the low belly lift and the sits bones squeeze together. Shift weight into the right shin. Flex the left foot, donkey kick, you press it up. You lower it down, yes. It's exhale, press, and inhale, lower. Now it's really easy here to lose the alignment of your neck. So remember, the goal for neck alignment is always to keep wrinkles out of the backside of the neck. So you're really feeling the gaze down towards the mat here. I promise to do my best to give you verbal cues so you don't really have to look at me here. As you press up with your left leg, use your exhale to draw the abdominals in. You have 4 more. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. 3 more up. And down, beautiful. Right hip pulls back. Now you're going to hold the lift up of the left leg. Left heel pulls 1 inch into the seat. Go little in, little in. So you're drawing your left heel 1 inch in towards your glutes. And what that's going to do is fire up your left side hamstring even more. Now as you tire, your left hip is going to want to drop down. So continue to lift it up and really actively pull your right hip bone back. Drawing the elbow tips back and pressing down through the forearms. Spreading the shoulder blades really wide. You're here for 8, 6. You're here for 4, 3. Hold that curl in as little circles with the left heel. Up and around. Yes, up and around. Drawing a circle just about the size of a tangerine, so really not very big. And challenge your to think more about the up and less about the down, right? So we're not letting the resistance loop pull our legs down, we're pressing up against it. Reverse directions, go up and around. And up and around, yes. Elbow tips are pulling back. Low belly is lifting. And you're finding as much length as you can from the crown of the head all the way down the spine. Go for it. 3, 2. Extend the left leg long, maybe point to the left toes. Left big toe taps down to the outside of the mat. Lift it up. Left pinky toe taps down to the outer right side edge of the mat. It's inhale, up and over. Inhale, exhale, up and over. Yes, so drawing that little rainbow shape side to side here. As you come through center, really check in that your abdominals are lifting so you're not arching into the low back. And then again, you're getting that little bit of rotation for your left side femur bone. So internal rotation and external rotation. Beautiful. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold the left big toe to the left side edge of the mat. Right forearm comes in about 45 degrees. Rotate open to face me. Left hand can come out like a little fingertip tent, or you can always reach up to the sky for a little more of a balance challenge. Yes. Left pinky toe lifts up. Lower down. Yes. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Beautiful. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now see if you can really squeeze through the left quadricep, getting the left leg nice and straight. Feel the right side glute fire. The right obliques fire. 2 more. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, you lower. Now you're going to hold this lift up. This is it, little circles with the left leg. Let's go, little circle, and circle, and circle. You're working both sides of the glutes here. The right side is stabilizing you. Left side's doing a whole heap of work. Reverse directions, let's go. We're almost there. Yes, you're just gonna hold in a plank to finish this class. Go 8. Your final hold for the seat work in 4, 3, 2. Find stillness with your left leg. Now maybe you stay where you are, or maybe left fingertips reach. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, left leg lifts higher. Right shin, right forearm, press down, hold here 4, 3, 2. Take the hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Squeeze the thumbs in. Take a big inhale, reaching the heart forward. As you exhale, squeeze the sits bones together and feel the low belly lift up as you draw the pelvic floor up. Hold here 8, 7, 6. Where could you get a little bit longer? You're here for 4. Just here for 3. You're here for 2. Tap the knees. Round the spine, letting your hips reach back to your heels. Round your upper back, round your low spine in this little shell position. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Swing your legs around in front of you. Remove the resistance loop. You can throw it right at me if you want. And toss it off to the side. Let's take our right leg and cross it over our left. Pressing down through both sits bones here. Inhale, sweep the left fingertips high. Exhale, twist. Softening through the shoulders. Pressing down to the right fingertips. Then allowing this twist to be gentle. Not only are you opening up the spine, but you're getting a nice release for the right outer glute. Ooh, I feel this into my IT band too. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, gently unwind yourself. Let your knees stack one on top of one another here. Or if this is too intense, you're more than welcome to stack shin on shin instead. Take an inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, hinge forward as much or as little feels good for you. Releasing into the hips, into the glutes. Inhale, lift the heart. Stay in this leg position, just sweep the fingertips high. Right hand comes to the upper back, grab a hold of the elbow, press your head back, and take a gentle pull for a tricep stretch. Now, you could also hinge forward at this tricep stretch if you wanted that little bit of extra stretch for the glutes. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Gently release that and switch your legs. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Left sit bone presses down to the mat. Inhale, right fingertips high. Exhale, twist. Really drawing the left thigh in toward the chest as you rotate the heart open. So you're really getting a nice twist for the spine, but also getting a release for the left outer glute. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, unwind your chest. Stack knee on knee, or again, if this is too intense, you're more than welcome to stack shin on shin. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hinge the torso forward as much or as little feels good in your hips and in your glutes. Inhale, stack shoulders over hips, sweep the fingertips high. Left hand to the middle of the back. Grab a hold of the elbow, press your head back, and then take a gentle pull on that left elbow. Big breath in. And a big breath out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Release your arms. Rotate to the right, extending the legs long out in front of you. Fingertips sweep high, inhale. Exhale, hinge it forward, long spine, grabbing a hold of whatever part of the legs are accessible for you today. Shoulder blades draw down the back. Maybe you lift the heart, or maybe you want to round the spine. Go to wherever it feels most comfortable. for you. I don't know if comfortable is the right word. Or it feels the best for you, I should say. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Gently roll yourself up. Find your favorite seated position. Inhale, sweep the fingertips high. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class. Amazing work today. I hope that felt great. I hope you're feeling really strong, and I will see you back here tomorrow on your mat for another Barre with Mary class. Have an amazing day.